Thirsty Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. Going on in this bitch.
I know y'all got something in the cup.
I don't know.
Something
It can't be. It's April Fools, man. Fuck all y'all who still out here doing that April Fool's stuff, man. But, you know, welcome. Thank y'all for joining again. It's Thirsty Thursday again.
And this is the Yellow Tape Podcast. We was out last week.
Cash.
Bree wanted to leave me for like 2 weeks.
Hey, man, I had to go back home, dog.
I'm in here talking to myself. It's alright, though.
Shout out to the DMV, man. I was back home for 2 weeks, man. Sorry if I didn't get a chance to get up with y'all. It's all love. You know, I'll be back. Don't miss me too much, you know.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I can't do nothing here. No Lyft, no Ubers. I'm trying to go drink. Ooh. It's NCAA March Madness.
That's bad.
We just
bro.
live in West Bubblefuck, I guess. I don't know.
That's the crazy thing about it. Like, I would expect that maybe like 30 minutes away from here, 45 minutes away from here. But with us being in Knoxville, no, it's not, you know, Nashville. It's not Memphis. It's not Chattanooga. But, bro, you not being able to get no lift back from the L house, bro, that's a problem.
All right. We won't gonna bring that up here, though.
I'm just saying, well, it's here now.
I got stranded at the L house. I went to go drink, watch the game, watch a few games, and I could not get back.
We gotta get the people some contacts.
Nigga had to walk home. It was a long... Hell, I was mad as hell because I had got like Patron the whole night. So by the time I got back home, my shit was sober as hell.
You was done, huh?
Wasted all that damn money. I would have just got some Jose for that. At least it would have
lasted. Wait, how much
long.
they charge you for the Patron?
Shit, like 10.
Oh.
Yeah, like 10.
Okay. I mean, that ain't bad. You know, anywhere else they charging you, you know, $15 and something for that. So
right.
You know.
But either way, this episode 4, we 4 episodes in. If you have not subscribed to YouTube, please do so. We're working on getting content up there. Go watch the other episodes when they get up there. They ain't up there yet. Episode 1 is up there. If you ain't watched episode 1, you got time. Go watch it.
We got to do better with that. So if any of y'all want to help out with that, you know, let us know.
This is new for us. You know, we ain't never did no podcast before. Like, trying to get it out to all platforms and get it on podcasting platforms and upload it to IG, Facebook, YouTube.
To do all that. So any of y'all creative minds out there.
And still work. That's a lot.
Yeah. Any of y'all creative minds out there, if y'all want to, you know, hop in, you know, give us some help with that, let us know, man. Especially our ECSU family, you know. I know a lot of creative minds is out there. I told you that shit's strong, bro.
Why would you want to get that?
Because it gets you where you need to be.
Let's get something that's gonna put some hair on our chest. Yeah. What's up, Shine?
What's up, big dog? Hey, man, I'm gonna come get a cup when I'm in your city, bro. So don't bullshit me.
You know he in Durham.
Well, when I'm in Bull City.
All right, look, the verbiage.
All right, bitch. All right.
Oh man, this episode is titled "The Audacity, the Nerve."
All that. Because the entitlement in 2021 is just like...
It's too much. I thought we left it in 2020.
I guess not.
You know, I've been saying probably for the last 2 years that Audacity must be on sale. That shit got to be on sale. The way I be seeing people use it, is they giving it out for free? Like
they have to. They have to, because the stuff that we've seen and experienced either, you know, directly or indirectly, bruh, no.
I mean, have you ever seen somebody do something or say something and you just be so dumbfounded because you can't believe the audacity? Like, you just be looking like...
Y'all know that.
Oh, you serious?
You get that text message and you like...
You dead ass serious. Oh, my God.
Hey, bro, I know they just didn't do that. And yeah.
That should be, you know, what I've come to find out, though, audacity is mixed in with a little bit of delusion. You got to be slightly delusional to just use Audacity. I mean, all of us can be audacious. But to just use it on the regular, you live in some type of world that other niggas don't live in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I don't want to hear. Well, it's what you allow people to do. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
I mean, we ain't talking about the give and take.
I ain't trying to hear none of that.
We talking about the shit that come out of people, like that shit that
your balls is real big to say some shit like that. That's the type of stuff that we talking about.
The shit that people think of. You just be looking like. All right, so we'll just get right into it. What's his name? Don't say the wrong name this time.
Yeah, no, so, Jackson.
Mr. Relationship guy. The audacity. For one, the audacity for this nigga to be giving all these gems, jewels, nuggets, life lessons, advice, wisdom, knowledge, whatever you want to dub it, and you cheating on your wife. And not even cheating on cheating ain't an accident either way.
No.
But you cheating like you a serial cheater.
But this
is what you do.
What threw me off the most, the first thing with this dude is you bashing black folks. That was your.
You be bashing us?
Girl, hell yeah, he the bus driver. So you throwing niggas under the bus, he driving that bitch. I'm just saying, he that type of nigga. So you first off you coming for us. Then you got the nerve, the audacity. You understand what I'm saying? To get caught cheating, first off, you bitch ass nigga, we didn't even know you was married. Let's start there. We didn't even know this nigga was married. I seen the baby backseat in the back, you know, the baby in the backseat of the truck all the time, but to keep it a stack, I didn't even know he was married. I think he just had a kid. But he is married.
Okay, so that's audacity number one. That ain't even audacity because niggas cheat all the time. It's nothing. I know a lot of good guys. I know some very good men and women, but I know a lot of people that cheat too. So you know that's fine. That's just a foundation. The audacity come in one when this nigga apologized, and black social media, whether it be Twitter or IG, ran with that shit. I mean, the skits I saw after that were like. They ran it in the ground.
Them skits was funny as hell. I ain't gonna lie, them skits was funny as hell.
Nigga, you sitting up there and then she's sitting in there with her helmet of salvation. I'm like, what the?
But what made it even worse after all of that, this nigga had the nerve.
No. That's audacity too. We ain't there yet. Cause I know what you about to say.
Bruh, that's bad, bruh.
That's what I'm saying. Audacity 1 was him doing the interview. He got her sitting in there. She ain't put on no clothes.
She was getting ready to go cook breakfast, and he came on lunch and came and got her.
He woke her up out the bed. Like, come on, we about to go.
Cause he fully dressed, he fully clothed, like he ready. She didn't do her hair.
That's what I'm saying.
And black women, we know how y'all feel. Y'all niggas won't even go to the store without doing your hair.
That's why she had that helmet of salvation on, because she had just got up and it was just like, nigga.
We gotta get ahead of this.
Yeah.
We gotta get ahead of this.
So that's audacity 1. Audacity 2 is,
why does this shit keep?
This nigga. What is audacity 2? Hold on. This nigga do a video. He do a third person video to his video.
That's what I was about to say. Like,
but that's audacity too. He do a third person video. Like, this nigga, you sick.
You sick as hell. Cause at the end, what killed me was the part where he had the nerve to say, and you had the nerve to bring up God at the end of that.
Nigga, you talking about yourself.
That's you, bro. Like, first off, my issue.
Next time I get in trouble, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna apologize for me in third person. She really did not you know what I'm saying? But she realized, I feel like looking at what y'all going through, I feel like she realized that she fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that you gotta give her another chance, but at the same time, I think that she has learned from her mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like my nigga, what?
Yeah, that. Like for me, my issue.
Then he gave bro credit though. I'm talking about he gave himself credit though. He was like, but you know what? What I like about this guy, this is what he said. Now
delusional.
Like, what I like about this guy is, you know, he's taking accountability. He's not blaming it on childhood trauma, an absentee father. he's just standing firm on the fact that he made a mistake. I can respect that. Nigga, what?
That's what's that narcissistic bullshit. I don't have it because the right, because another thing for me was
crazy.
You come on here and you bashing people. I'm talking about he was dragging people.
So I never watched. I don't even like people like that.
But I caught a couple of his videos and shit like that. But that's how he made. But that's how he made a name for himself. That's how he made his money, bashing niggas, and now he the fucking relationship guru and stuff like that. Now I wonder, and I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep it 100. You might not fuck with me after this, but so what? How the fuck do you feel? Niggas be taking advice from these motherfuckers because they got 1 million followers or 900 followers.
I was like, well, what you say, Bree?
No. I'm talking about him, but this is how you made your living. You got all these people following you. Yeah, people fuck up. But when you in the limelight like that, bro, and you talking about relationships, bro, your margin for error is very slim. Very slim. Then you ain't do it. Then you did. Then the worst part about it was then you say some blogger or something like that supposed to do an interview with the nigga, and I saw the post, but
that's how all this shit got out.
The nigga was doing his post in front of your side piece house, bro. You disrespectful, bro. Your wife.
That's what I'm saying. That's Audacity 3.
Yep.
The same car that he do all his videos in. The blogger like circled the window.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and it's also coincidental. It's in the same front.
It's pillars in the background. So that means at the end of the day, it's the same. That's his quote unquote his side piece or his mistress house where he be recording the videos.
Boy, y'all women be some investigating asses. Let me just say that. Like, damn, the pillars though, of all the shit y'all could have found in the picture, the pillars.
You told me that you was going to such and such house. I was able to pull such and such house up on Google Maps because she bought that house. And I pulled up the address, and that house don't look like the house that was in your picture.
Man, look.
Bitch, what?
Right. That's too like y'all investigation skills, God
I
damn. Inspect the gadget.
Me being a woman, I could find some shit out.
Well, then I'm gonna call you because I don't have time to be doing all that.
You be surprised.
I did it a couple times, but I think my investigation skills are lackluster, so I think I just need to stay away from that.
See, I get you when you got real investigative skills, you become like almost like obsessed with it until you get to the root of the problem.
Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, really.
Come on, Metlock.
I done found shit out that people still don't know I found out. I just kept it to myself. Because what you do is when you find them, you want to keep building your case. It's just like the feds. The feds don't never come pick you up right away. Now, the local law, they ain't used to locking niggas up, busting niggas. So they going to come get you as soon as they find any little bit of information.
So you ain't gonna
the feds, they going to keep building their case. Then they going to come lay it on you. You know what I'm saying? So when I find some shit out, if it's small, I might be pissed off, but I digest it. And I put it in my memory bank. Then I find out the next thing. Is it worth it? I digest it and I put it in my memory bank. That way when I have a full spectrum of information, and then I'm laying it all on the table. Like, bitch, stop playing with me.
I got all this. I got segues to this. I got segues to that and all that. Okay.
You got to think, small information, ain't no need to bring it up. Because 9 times out of 10, if it's small information, it's either so minute it won't worth bringing it up, but it's fishy. Or, you like, I
like that.
Or it's like, kind of like, they can talk their way out of it. Okay. So you don't really want to bring that up, because then the first thing they go, oh, you insecure. So you kind of keep that to yourself till you can add some more to it.
Well, that's smart, because I know a lot of people that don't do that. Yeah, like, they'll catch a nigga, like, they'll do their investigations, and they'll catch a nigga in a lie, and they'll bring it up right then and there. Pow, pow.
Yeah. That's why when niggas, because I didn't even did that myself, that's why when niggas like, I don't know why she got an attitude for no reason. Nigga, that's why she done found some shit that she trying to sit on and not let your ass know, but she's still mad as hell. But in your mind, you think she mad for no reason.
Ladies, y'all got to do better with hiding y'all feelings in situations like that.
Well, that involve me too, because I flip my shit real quick. Like,
I won't. I smile right in your motherfucking face.
I can't.
Hey, baby, how you doing? What's going on, babe? Like, I missed you today. What's going on? In the back of my mind, I'm like, I could punch this motherfucker right in the back of her neck, but I ain't gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna sit there like you ain't even gonna know nothing wrong, and then when I spring it on you, and I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna sit on it, think about it, hey, you know what I'm saying? You got some time. I want to talk to you for a second.
Yeah,
that's how I'm gonna put it on you. This motherfucker like, what the fuck? We was just good. We was just eating tacos and shit like that. You right now? Sit your motherfucking ass down. Now we get ready to talk.
Right. I'm either asking right away, or I'm gonna have an attitude till I get over it, and then I get over when I feel like getting over it. It ain't just gonna be no. Oh.
What's your time frame though?
Depending on how I feel that day. If it's the weekend and I feel like, continuing my weekend to get fucked up and enjoy myself, then I'm gonna enjoy it.
I need to call this.
If I feel like we neither one of us shouldn't enjoy our weekend, then I'm gonna carry that shit.
This nigga. I need to call this nigga wife because clearly she got some prayer warriors and
that lady need help.
And
did you see the paragraph that she wrote on her post?
Yeah, I did, bro.
The helmet of salvation. And girl, what the fuck are you talking about?
I
said I was gonna stop cussing up here, but damn.
Her level of forgiveness and all that, I need to call her because I couldn't do it. I'm a hold on to it. Well, then again, I can't even say that. We can go through something, we could talk about it regardless of how mad I am. I make the conscious decision to stay mad or not stay mad. If it's something that I can't control, I'm not even gonna sit up here and I'm not gonna let it affect me. Once I speak my piece, I spoke my piece. I'm gonna let it be that. You handle it the way you want to handle it. If I don't like it, then we're gonna sit down again. But in that situation,
they said that there was something that they collectively said that was something that they had already went through.
I don't believe that.
But
I don't believe that. That's the I don't believe that because that's the easy way to take the heat off of him and kind of like, well, I've already forgiven him, so y'all need to forgive him. No, I don't believe that.
They got debunked because his third person video to himself was at the same driveway as he did his videos.
Hey, buddy, dumb.
I was like, bitch, what are you laughing at?
The fact that you got. George, you're not allowed to drink that shit no more.
I don't want that gasoline.
I don't want that. Yeah, damn. But no, like that's sad, bro. For real, that's sad.
Both of them are sick. He's sick in a evil way. She's sick in a she needs to heal outside of just calling on Jesus way. Now, don't get me wrong.
She did go live after that. I think that's her.
She went live because he wanted her to go live, and in her mind. A lot of times victims have convinced themselves that they okay. So she probably honestly do think she's okay. But reading her caption then watching her video, she needs to seek mental help. She off. She's out there. Like, she's too far gone with
She out there or she hurt?
She's off. She need to go see a psychiatrist. Right away. Right away. Like...
I think
she's one of those people that turn to, and don't get me wrong. When stuff go bad in my life, the first thing I do is start praying over myself or praying for myself or calling on God, talking to him or whatever the case is. But at the same time, I do feel like he put resources here for us to utilize that are logical, that are tangible, hands-on things, and she needs some therapy and maybe some medication too.
Because I can only imagine.
She might need some medication.
I can only imagine what he's said to her in that realm to actually contribute to that, because you can clearly tell he's a top-notch manipulator. This nigga might get the manipulator of the year award.
I don't think he's yelled at her, cussed her out. I think he's probably presented it in a nice guy way that he does with his audience.
Oh, absolutely. Like, but he got it's a different edge.
You gotta, ain't no telling what he's telling that woman. Any nigga that can get a woman to get on live with her bonnet on, she need help. She need help. And he was fully dressed like he was going golfing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what fucked me up.
That's what I'm telling you. She needs.
That was probably her outfit from yesterday.
He convinced her that she looked good enough that she could just get on live with her helmet on, like that.
Her helmet, bro.
That's what she said. She called it a helmet of salvation.
Man, That's one of those. Said. Let's get ahead. Let's get ahead of it before, everybody.
She don't even know what they getting ahead of. She just following what he tell her to do.
Well, is she following? I mean,
and they got a nerve to have a child.
If she trusts him, then she follow. Then she trusting him to lead.
He about to lead them right to fucking.
If anybody
a mental asylum.
And y'all tell me if I'm.
She gonna fuck around and kill somebody. What?
Those be the ones.
I'm telling you, you can look at her. You can look at her.
Excuse me, those are the ones.
Let me go. I don't even know the lady name. I'm about to say, let me pull up on IG real quick.
But I'm just trying to think because in that situation when they first went live, okay, I can understand that was sporadic. That was all right. I didn't even know that was about to happen. But the follow on with her videos, I think she made like 2 different videos or something or another. Maybe one. I know I saw one for sure. Mm. But in that regard, is it a situation of, do you consult your friends before you do something like that? Do you get their input?
She probably ain't got no friends. She look like she might be isolated. Like she don't have no circle of people which she can call for wisdom and advice.
Well, then you better call your prayer warriors, because I know she got some, but
she probably ain't got them. You think about it. Niggas like that isolate they wives from people. You don't need them. They just insert information that's gonna damage our marriage.
You right, but I guarantee she probably got one person that's in her ear like, fuck that nigga. Got to be.
Not the way baby girl was talking.
She said she prayed on it, Joyce. We've worked with it.
The only person that be in her ear is the other third person that she fuck with. All of them be in there and talking to third person.
Yeah.
There's 4 people that live in the house.
All right now.
Them and they third person. That motherfucker's crazy. I keep saying I'm gonna stop cussing.
But it could be It could be.
Where's her girlfriends at? She need them.
They gone. They tired of giving her advice. They tired of telling her leave that nigga alone. He crazy. All that other stuff.
I shut up.
I ain't gonna say to you. I'm gonna talk to you
I shut up.
for a certain amount of time, and then I'm gonna just listen. Because at that point, it's repetitive. I know I'm repeating myself. I know for a fact I'm repeating myself.
You ain't about to keep venting to me and not doing nothing, not taking my advice, then making me feel like my advice bad, and I know it ain't. I'm like, she just want to talk. She get it out. I feel you.
What up, Chris? What's up, big dog? But it is.
I feel you. Let it out. That's good. And then I'm gonna shut up. Because I know my advice be good. Hell, I'm still stuck on. I remember somebody did that to me. I'm like, that girl, come on down. We weren't like friends. We might have been work friends or something. She kept crying and stuff. And I'm like, well, girl, this is what you need to do. Because if it were me, my mom always told me da-da-da. And she was like, yeah, you right. I am going to do that. And 2 weeks later, same thing. I was like, look, girl, I got work to do.
Okay. I got a good question.
Email me. Don't keep coming in here crying and shit, draining me.
So I got a legitimate question though.
They hit a nerve.
If you was in this situation, right? We both know how we feel about marriage, right? Mm-hmm. One time, because clearly this man is a what is it? Habitual
serial.
I like serial because that means all the above. But you can't, like, you cheat, bro. Like, that's what you do, right? Mm-hmm. You gonna take your wife back. You gonna work that out.
Well, if she cheat like he cheat.
Shit, I take one time. But yeah, if your wife is just out there, just legs goddamn loose as a goose.
I'm going off the first time. What you mean? I'm out.
One and done?
One and done. Married? One and done. Anything one and done. I'm gone.
I like that because I agree.
In
this case, I'm sorry, y'all. In this case, I agree.
No, because it don't matter we married or in a relationship. If I find out, like flat-footed find out that you cheating, I'm out.
Do it make it worse or better if she tell you?
It don't matter. I don't give a fuck. Thank you. You get no points for that, but I appreciate it. I'm still leaving. I'm not leaving you with shit. Thank you. You enjoy everything you don't have because I'm taking everything with me.
So you signing a prenup?
I'm not signing a prenup necessarily, but even if I didn't sign a prenup, I I think by law, if I don't make her sign a prenup, by law, if she cheats, she's entitled to get nothing. So she's gonna leave with nothing. She's gonna leave in with the ass she been using at everybody else's house. That's it.
I want to know how many of y'all gonna take y'all wife back or y'all husband back, and don't sit up here and don't.
I'm not doing that shit.
And when you ask yourself this question, don't fake, cause I know y'all niggas is accepting y'all boyfriends back.
Cause my thing is, it's too like this and I know people say it's levels of cheating because you can cheat via text and just creating a relationship that's inappropriate and stuff like that, like work relations. I get it, whatever. But you talk about having sexual relations.
Oh, girl, fuck you! By the time you violated the whole stage for me, cause you
took time you had to think about it. Like you laid in that bed and got a nut, and you didn't think about one time. Like, dang, I love that girl. Not once.
Yeah. Man, my thing is,
she better be low. She be alive to live.
I'm telling you, we married, right? We married. You fucked up. But you right. But in a marriage, especially, bitch, we done said first off we just spent the money. Okay.
I used to, press the issue. Well, as long as if we married, yeah. But these days,
it don't matter.
I'm putting time and money in regardless.
Yeah, it don't matter. But
you always want to go eat and shit. The fuck.
Now but in the marriage we become one, officially become one. But regardless of the fact, Slim, you started cheating on me from the time you exchanged numbers with that person for y'all to even get to that point for it to be physical. Unless I'm just that bad, or you just out there freaked out like that, where you meet a nigga at the bar still and you let she's smashing off a couple tequila shots.
Unprotected?
Oh, you savage with it. You savage. But to do that and then to constantly do that, she is super trooper for real. I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but she better than me. I couldn't do it.
I got cheated on one time. I was 19, and I took her back, but I dogged her out. That shit was with
you was that tit for tat ass nigga.
What? I was 19. Everything I could get, I got it. Like, okay, and she sounded resentful too.
Absolutely. Treat me how you would want me to treat you.
I'm about to milk this, but now I wouldn't do that because I'm older.
Yeah,
I was a teenager.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, and the bad part about it is,
I thought I was grown.
The sad part about it is my reputation, and I'm woman enough to speak about it. I live in my truth every day. My reputation from things that I did in high school and college, people still want to bring that stuff up, but if you knew and you understood and you met the woman that I am today, y'all wouldn't know what to do with me. You wouldn't know how to handle me because I'm not that same person. But now if you'd have caught me back then, I'm with Joyce on that one. I'm with Free on that one. Get back. I'm fucking your best friend, all the above. And don't be mad at me because it takes two to tango.
It takes two to tango.
It takes two to tango. But I am going to smash your best friend.
Don't be mad at me. My feet start moving faster. Hey. Bitch, you ain't know I could dance like that, bitch. But nah, this time I'm gone. At this age, at this big age,
I ain't got time for that.
Bad as my back is. Fucking two people.
Hey, wait a minute. What's that powder you said, bro? What's that powder you asked me if I was taking?
That powder.
The powder. Not it's literal like vitamin powder, y'all.
Maca root. No, ain't no talk. We don't do no cocaine now. Y'all stay on with that shit.
No.
We don't do no cocaine.
Yeah, that's
Maca root.
That's what it's called.
Oh, this coming in.
I don't need to try that because I ain't got no pussy.
This coming in. Hold on.
What?
This is hot on the press. It was about 5 hours ago. We a little late, but
what you got?
Nevertheless, we on time. It was last night. I'm just not seeing it though. Congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion, and she is expecting her first child with rapper.
Lord, Party done shot that club up.
I figured that the way she was looking up at that nigga when she was sitting down in the kitchen. Yes, daddy. Wherever you want to go.
Yes, big daddy. And it was they said on Django, yes, big daddy.
Yo. There's been a lot going on with celebrities. We got Lil Nas X.
Oh, let's talk about that. That Lil Nas X situation.
It's funny to me.
I don't have no issues with it. I think he made a very I think he made a very valid point, and he said, y'all always talking about gay people going to hell, but when I went to hell, you had a problem.
Okay.
Hey, bro, you sharp with it.
Okay.
Enjoy. Keep putting out your tweets, bro. I don't even have nothing to say about that. I really don't, because it ain't it. I mean, I guess the best way to put it is I personally don't give a fuck. It doesn't affect my life like that.
For me, I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and hold you. I'm from the South. I'm from the country. It caught me off guard a little bit. I was watching some of it.
It threw me. It threw me.
You know what I'm saying? And then I got where he was going with it. But all in all, from beginning to end, I was just like, what in the fuck? And he went to hell. I was like, what the fuck got going on? You know what I'm saying? I'm still a regular nigga at the end of the day. I'm intellectual and I read a lot of books and I'm expanding in my mind.
But it was straightforward.
Yeah, it was a straightforward, a lot of shit.
It was we was here, we was in the Garden of Eden, and we brought some things in. Now we in sin. Now we did some other shit.
Right,
now
but
we in hell.
To
do that the way he did.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, bro, tripping. You know what I'm saying?
He got balls, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna get supported. Y'all motherfuckers is still gonna buy my album. Y'all still gonna buy my music. And the nigga bought and they bought his shoes.
Cause I don't listen to his music. I'm not like a Lil Nas X fan, but I respect what he does for himself. You know what I mean? And if that was a part of him being creative and being open, then so be it.
And I love the nigga's sense of I love the nigga's sense of humor though. He's
trolling the hell out of people.
I love that, because it's like at the end of the day, regardless of what I do, y'all gonna have something to say. So why should I give a fuck?
Yeah.
Why should I care?
Yeah.
I could have made a video about just strictly angels, and y'all would have still y'all still would have had something to say about it. So why care?
Yeah.
Like that. I ain't got nothing to say about it at that point. It's genuine. It is what it is. It's either you gonna fuck with it or you ain't.
Ain't no need, because at the end of the day, people gonna crucify you whether you doing this, whether you doing that, whether you doing A, whether you doing B, whether you doing C, whether you doing D. If you don't do it, they gonna crucify you. If you do it, they gonna crucify you. If you do it happy, they gonna crucify you. If you do it sad, they gonna crucify you. So there's no need to not do what you want to do.
What you want to do.
Only person you can answer to is yourself and your God, if you have one and believe in one. If you don't have one, then I guess you just gotta answer to you. You gotta sleep with yourself.
You have to sleep with that. And I think that's the biggest thing that people have to get to a point to understand is like, this man ain't laying in the bed with none of y'all. He don't gotta answer to none of y'all. His bread's still coming in. Think about it. The emo folks and stuff like that. If he's not getting with everybody else on this side, he getting with somebody over here. Mm-hmm. He just has the balls to do it. It's no different from people crossing over into different realms of the industry. Mm-hmm. Like, come on now. Like, people have done it. No, people might not be what they said with that satanic shit and stuff like that. Okay, that's cool, because there's some motherfuckers out there that is. And I guarantee it was all those people that bought, how many pairs of shoes you say he?
666.
666.
666 shoes, and I think they were $10.18 a piece. So he nigga made over $500,000 in like what, 5 minutes? They said
less than that, I think.
But you know,
so you do that, then you go back, and yes, his trolling is undefeated, because that nigga is funny. I'm sorry, hands down, that nigga funny. But then you turn around and you do that, and you just say, fuck it. And then he even made a joke about Nike suing him. Because my question at that point was, somebody had to purchase the shoes from Nike, because they're Air Maxes.
Yeah, except they purchased the shoes from Nike, and then they had them custom made by some group, MCH.
So I want to know why you suing it, because he made so much money?
Well, I guess because they're portraying the shoe. They're selling the shoe because technically you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to buy something, custom make it, and then sell it still with the logo showing.
So sue everybody else that do it, because niggas do it all the time.
They're not gonna do that because they don't get no traction.
But you go after him. Why? Because it's demonic, satanic, whatever. Come on, man. Keep
666 pairs of shoes that make them look bad. You know that's gonna happen every time.
Come on now. I think it was the money. I think it was they didn't get their cut.
$600,000 ain't enough for Nike. It's really because of the reputation behind the shoes.
Man, fuck
if there was some Easter shoes, Nike would have never did it.
But all you had to do was in my point exactly, it was the satanic shit behind it. Come on, bro. Like all you had to say was we ain't had no part in it. Let it be that.
Yeah, but it looked more valid with them saying we're. You gotta think the litigation probably not gonna go nowhere. But them putting it out in the press, we're gonna sue because they can. That's them protecting their brand. I ain't mad at it. Cause I would did the same thing. Like, shit. Nuh-uh. Look, my name ain't on that. I know that's my brand, but I didn't tell them niggas to do that shit.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm suing their ass. I'm mad as hell. When we get behind, we just gonna let it go through proceedings, and if it get dismissed, it just get dismissed. But just ride this wave.
I'm sorry, when he pulled out that Simpsons, he pulled out a Simpsons box. His last tweet was him in a Simpsons box talking about something after this Nike. After I found out that Nike sued me with a cup in his hand like he was home.
Now watch when all this shit die down. That lawsuit don't go nowhere.
It already done started to die down.
Nah, it's still alive on Twitter. It might have died down today, but what I'm saying is the court case is not gonna go nowhere. They know what they was doing when they put that in the press. Go ahead, file the paperwork. They just gonna dismiss it or drop it.
They corny for that.
Or they it might be a loophole in it where they know that it's gonna get thrown out. Again, I don't see nothing wrong with them doing it. If it mean me protecting my brand so my kids can keep eating, and you bringing this kind of heat,
bro, this shit ain't gonna bring them funky ass.
I mean, I'm just saying though, like you can't expect a big brand. It's no different than if some with the LGBT community, if some crazy shit happened with Nike. You can believe next week all the commercials we seeing is love is love wins, love this. No different with the Asian commercial when all the people rest their souls got killed by the white man in Atlanta. Yeah, Galaxy dropped a Asian commercial the next day damn near. It's marketing. That's what they do. They pay millions of dollars to their marketing department to stay on top of that shit. Yeah. Say we suing them. They a business. I would have did it. Trap culture did what? Hey, look. Yeah. Tell them we suing that. Matter of fact, leak it to the newspaper. Like, just tell somebody knows them that you know hard up on money. They'll leak it.
So it's like Derek Jackson.
Sweetie.
It's a lot of shit going on. Sweetie.
Tap in. Hold on. Nike is a big fish. You can't take their logo and make shoes that don't align with their values and think they're going to turn a blind eye. Exactly.
No, I ain't saying that.
Same or indifferent. They always going to respond is our point. They're going to respond. Okay. If it's bad, they're going to respond. Okay. If it's good, they're going to jump on the bandwagon and go with it. Just like with last year with all the Black Lives Matter stuff. Johnson & Johnson. What's the people that make the sinks?
There's a lot of people.
Dang.
Man, I understand what y'all saying, but
Johnson & Johnson.
Man, fuck that. Keep that same energy, bruh.
Who they gonna keep the same energy with?
Whoever else coming out with some negative shit.
That's the point. They only gonna put it on them if it hurt their brain. Which everybody is ultra sensitive, so that's gonna be anything. If somebody get discriminated, discriminated against, they gonna make a black commercial next week. If somebody get discriminated against for their handicap, they gonna make a handicap commercial next week. But you know what? That's the way of marketing.
Stop making fucking commercials. Actually do something else besides making commercials.
Now that I can agree with, but they never gonna do that.
Of course not.
We watched America, and not to get off on a tangent because we got other stuff to talk about, but we watched America pretty much do these grandiose gestures last year. Mm-hmm. Every city painting their street, Black Lives Matter. You got Black Lives Matter commercials. You got equality commercials. You got inclusion commercials. All of these commercials, branding, marketing, billboards, signs, radio commercials, and ain't one damn law change. No. Not for the police and not for the laws that oppress our people, brown and black, every day. That's just what the U.S. does.
Sidebar, if y'all niggas ain't watching that Derek Chauvin case, and it is not the George Floyd trial. He is not on trial. That man is gone. Rest his soul. Watch that Derek Chauvin trial, man. That murder case. How about that? But back on topic.
He's still on. Yeah, he said. Well, I ain't see the trial, but he's still. He's up there.
His attorney doing what he's supposed to do. So, how many of y'all feel like it was domestic violence? It wasn't domestic violence with Sweetie and Quavo. Because now the LAPD investigating it now. So I saw that today. I do want to know that, because just from, and this shout out to all y'all investigating asses. The clip was fine. The elevator clip was released. And why niggas keep getting caught up in the elevator? God damn.
Ain't y'all learned yet? It's camera.
You ain't learned yet.
But when you're in the heat of the moment, you ain't thinking about no camera.
But the first video they released, they didn't show her swinging on him.
Yeah, because they showed her when she was already getting swung into the elevator. I feel like this domestic violence, regardless, should nobody be swinging on nobody, first and foremost.
That's real.
I've been in situations.
They both guilty.
Yeah. I've been in situations where I might not have initiated something, but I retaliated and then I look crazy. Or because I'm bigger, you know what I'm saying? And we both women. So, you know, how that work. But anyway.
I hear that. How does that work though?
Because I don't give a fuck how it works, to be honest.
Because I'm confused about that, because I've heard it. I've heard women tell me that, like, oh, well, y'all are more dominant or y'all are stronger than us.
I've seen studs get their ass beat by their girl.
Girl, you know how many of y'all feminine women be hitting bitches like Mike Tyson? But what?
I mean, for me, it wasn't so much that I was a stud. It was just more so like any person that I've been with, I just could not see myself like full-fledged punching them in their face. You know what I'm saying? Or they hit me and me just putting them shits to them. Like, I might manhandle them or throw them somewhere or push them down, which is bad too. You know, those times I was in those situations, but just punching them in their face or punching them in their gut or whatever, I just couldn't see it. But
I mean, I had a bad situation like that, but it gets to, for me, it's just, at what point the fuck I'm supposed to defend myself?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So like, at what point am I supposed to defend myself? You're not about to sit up here and keep punching me in my shit or monkey smacking me and think that I'm not going to defend myself at some point in time. Now, I'm not saying I'm about to just haul off and just come in there with the motherfucking this is Sparta kicks on you and shit like that.
I'm going to be a whole 100 with mine. While I was in my domestic situation, I wish I would have went on and beat her ass. Yeah. Like, to be honest, I'm like, all of that, I'm using restraint and, you know, doing bare minimum so I don't have to feel like I knocked you the fuck out. For all of that, we should have just went on and did that shit. We should have just went full-fledged with it. Fuck having some resilience or, you know, some tact. No. So going to Sweetie and Quavo situation, it's a fucked up situation regardless, because it turned into that type of level of intensity. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should never be that intense where she's swinging on him, he's throwing her in the elevator. That's just toxic around the board. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that, you know what I'm saying, she didn't antagonize the behavior. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know their day-to-day routine. I'm not going to say that he's just not a flat-out abuser, because I don't know. I wasn't there. And I feel like the people that are choosing black or white in this situation, it's like you don't know their situation. And that's the problem. We be so hung up on celebrities and shit, because just 2 months ago, there was relationship goals.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, there was a relationship goal. I need me a nigga that's going to do like Quavo do Sweetie. Now obviously, he fling her places and cheat. So now what? Who do you go to next?
They don't want it no more.
You don't want no Birkin no more?
No, they don't want it. But you know what? No, the bad part about it is they'll take that. They will take that just to get a Birkin.
I know. I'm about to say I know some. I mean, but I know a lot of motherfuckers that's gonna be in domestic shit because they domestic. So chicks like that, they don't really give a damn.
I can't stand the domestic situation because, and this is just me, ladies. If y'all, ladies and fellas, this isn't even a gender role type situation. If you are in a domestic situation, get the fuck on. That ain't
like my dad. That ain't
love, bruh.
Like my dad always told me, and sometimes, and people say, "Oh, that ain't love." This. I do think it at times when you have just a toxic domestic situation when both sides are just toxic. It's just toxic around the loop. I think it's love there, but I think it's two individuals that need help. Y'all need to see some fucking therapists. Y'all need to be by yourselves. Y'all need to evolve and heal.
Y'all because obviously need to understand what love is. Because I'm sorry,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, love there, but a lot of us don't know what love is. Until we get to our 30s.
But we all have our own depiction of love, though. We all have our own definition of love. Everybody's definition of love ain't the same. Like
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I don't think it's that it wasn't love there. Like I'm not talking about like where a man just come in and he beating his ass wife and she just taking it. I'm not talking about that situation. I'm talking about I love you, you love me, but every time we argue, whether this person started or this person started, we escalate to some kind of domestic shit. I'm not going to say them two people don't love each other. What I am going to say is those two people need to be single, regardless if they love each other or not.
What's your definition of love? That was the question.
Definition of love? Woo. We ain't got enough time.
That's deep, baby. That's deep in that.
In a fairy tale world, people would say love is unconditional. And when you say unconditional, I mean, you mean quite naturally verbatim without condition. Mm-hmm. I think love is a feeling you have towards somebody that is without restraint, that is without owning that person. You know what I mean? So if I love you, for one, I have to love myself first. So loving myself, I'm only going to allow you to operate in the love you give to me, but a certain way. Now, there's room for you to grow. There's grace for you to make mistakes. There's compassion for you to maneuver how you need to maneuver as a person growing and as a person that's becoming and evolving every day. Mm-hmm. But me loving me first, we have an understanding of boundaries and respect there. But with that being said, since we got that laid out, that's the foundation. Me loving you is allowing you to figure you out for you first. And then trusting that because you love me the same way, that you're going to bring whatever that wisdom you gain, whatever knowledge you gain, whatever experience you gain in that, you're going to bring that back to the table where we meet at. And that's going to benefit me.
Well.
So that's my definition of love. It's not the romanticized thing that we would like to think it is. It's cute. I like to do cute shit. But all in all, it's about two people growing together. I mean, you talking about lifelong partnership. That's a long ass time. Because I plan on being here.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just bought $100 worth of vitamins. I plan on being here.
I did too.
So for me, that's the definition of love. It's not, I wouldn't necessarily say unconditional, because unconditional is very cutthroat. I mean, that means without condition, you allow a person to do anything. But I do think it's within reason of how you love yourself and those boundaries and respect lines that you've drawn for yourself, that you still meet a person with compassion. You still meet a person with patience. You still meet a person with the fruits of the spirit if you read the word. And that's what Kurt Franklin said. What he said? Love is patient, love is kind, love is forgiving. So if I'm just gonna meet you with the fruits of the spirit, that's it. That's loving somebody real well. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna say I'm not gonna get angry, I'm not gonna be upset, you're not gonna piss me off, but I'm gonna meet you with the fruits of the spirit. I'm gonna meet you with patience. I'm gonna make my expectation known, but I'm gonna meet you with patience. I ain't gonna cuss you out about it. Look, this how we moving. I don't know, but I ain't gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna meet you with kindness. You get on my nerves, but I still love you. I'm gonna meet you with it. I'm gonna meet you with gentleness. You know what I mean? Like when you start moving in an atmosphere like that, where a person can piss you off. I mean, you hot. They know you hot. And they looking at you like, damn, I done pissed this motherfucker off. And you still meet them like, I'm pissed, but you know what? Give me a second, and I'll come back. Like I feel like love is when you find a person where it's like they get on your nerves, but you still don't even want to hurt a hair on their head. Like you don't even want them to feel teary-eyed about about you. Like that would hurt your feelings. That's what I feel like love is, and I think that's rare. I don't think people find that. I think the simplest definition I've heard is love is doing what's best for you at my expense. Lust is doing what's best for me at your expense. I can dig that.
That's different, yeah.
I can dig that. Because 9 times out of 10, when I've been in fucked up situations that did not last, it usually resulted in me or that person doing what was best for us at, in the individual at the time at the expense of the other person. Because when you start moving at the expense of yourself, that means that you're making sacrifice. Like it's so many other elements that come into that, and we'll have to tap into this on another episode. But when you start moving for the other person and their benefit, and what's gonna make them sad or not sad, now you're sacrificing because you're taking you out the equation. You going off what's gonna be beneficial to them. Of course, not putting yourself in danger, but you making them a priority.
It's at the end of the day, it's us, and what can I do to make us thrive? Mm-hmm. I love deep. I love hard. So we definitely gonna have to tap into this into another episode. But for me, it's just shit. To be honest with you, I can't even put that shit into words right now. Yeah. Like it because it comes from like a really, really, really deep place. It ain't no like I've been in situations where somebody I've loved somebody, or I've loved I've loved them through it all, through their shortcomings, their I've loved them through everything. Like, and we'll tap into that on another episode.
I will say this. Learning and evolving, I've realized, I won't say the intensity of my love wasn't there, but I do realize a lot of times I was loving a person from an ego standpoint versus just my being. Because loving from ego, people think ego automatically means chauvinistic and being prideful, but your ego is something that's alternate from who you really are. Like when you operate in ego, like that's operating in a whole totally different space that, in all honesty, if you come back and check yourself, really ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Like you pretty much operate in a false sense, so to speak. So, but yeah, we'll definitely have to touch on that.
We'll tap into that on another episode.
We could talk. We can start talking about shit like that all night.
Man,
be all night.
What?
The live be done went off. The computer be done died.
Everything gone.
The phone be done died. The liquor be gone. Lights be done cut off.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll tap into that on another episode, man. We getting ready to log out. Y'all already know what it is. If you haven't, subscribe, like the video, share.
The podcast.
Man, thank y'all genuinely for tuning in.
The Yellow Tape Podcast on YouTube and on IG.
Yes, indeed. And send us y'all topics, anything y'all want to talk about. Send us any scenarios that y'all want us to discuss. Of course, everything will be anonymous. Just send that over to us. We'll get y'all out. We still working on merch. Merch will be coming out soon. So merch will be dropping soon. Yeah, thank y'all.
Yeah, be sure to follow us on the Yellow Tape Podcast on IG.
We will have everything. We'll start it. We gonna work on it, man. If y'all,
it's rolling, but it's like like rolling.
I'm not into all of that stuff. So if y'all have any suggestions or any recommendations on people that y'all want to put forth, for hell, what is it? Uploads or videography or photography. We will be doing a photo shoot. So, if y'all have anybody that y'all want to send for recommendations in that regard, please do so. We open to it all. It's experiences at the end of the day.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to wrap this thing up. It was episode 4. We usually be every Thursday at like 9. So we'll be back next week. Because I guess won't nobody be out of town next week. And then, yeah, during the summer, hopefully we're going to be on the road with it sometimes. So we might do pop-up episodes. When we in Miami, Atlanta.
I know my summer about to be lit. I don't know what I'm going to do, but my summer going to be lit. Fuck 2020 summer with some bullshit. I'm going to say that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to work hard. I'm going to play harder.
So who trying to dread my hair up, though? Who trying to put these locks back in? Because this is getting out of control.
I got you.
You got me.
I got you, Big Daddy.
Yes, Big Daddy. Oh, Cletus. Oh, Cletus. Bye, y'all. We'll see y'all next week, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
All right.